All right, family. Y'all ready? It's about to be good, man. It's about to be real good. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, fam? Y'all doing good this morning? Happy to be before you guys once again. I see the happy and gratefuls coming in. I'm gonna read these and then we're gonna jump right into it. What's happening? Okay, so what's up, sis? Amber, what's going on? She says, I'm so happy and grateful now that I earn $100,000 a week. I am healthy, I'm wealthy. It is done, right? It's done. I love it. Camille, what's up, sis? She says, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm discovering all the treasures God placed inside of me and falling in love with me. Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's wonderful, right? Javon, what's up, bro? What's happening? He says, I'm so happy and grateful now for new paradigms, more life, and 50 travelpreneurs. Come on, bro. It's done. Destiny, what's up, sis? She says, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm Platinum 150 by December 20th, 2021. Let's go. It's done. Kenneth, what's up, bro? He says, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have 10,000 US dollars. $10,000 months by June 20th, 2022. God bless this community. God bless you, my brother. It's done for you. What's up, Miss Tracy? What's happening? She says, I'm so happy and grateful. She says, I'm so grateful for God loving me the way he does, even when I don't deserve it. He's doing a new thing in me. I'm thankful for new, genuine connections, mindset shifts, growth, a financial breakthrough, increase. You see the glory, but you don't know the story. Come on. I love it. Daisy, blessed. Yes, absolutely. Yolanda, what's up, sis? She says, I'm so happy and grateful now for abundance. It's all over you. It's all over you. That's what I'm talking about. What else we got? Portia, what's up, sis? She says, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm effortlessly making $1,000 trading days and have impacted 100 lives by December 31st, 2021. It's done for you. Chanel, what's up, sis? She says, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a Chairman 25 by December 31st, 2022 at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come on. And a six-figure trader. It's done. Eric, what's up, bro? He says, I'm so happy and grateful now that we are on a mission to impact lives around the world. I'm so happy and grateful I have the ability to make whatever amount of money without showing up to a physical location. Come on. I'm so happy and grateful for my mentors and this wealth family. I'm so happy and grateful for the God we serve. Amen. And for those of you guys who might be guests, if you're watching on Facebook, we do these happy and gratefuls because we make a decision to be happy and grateful. Happiness and gratefulness is not a response to what happens in life. It's a decision. Happiness and gratefulness comes out of you. It's not something that is a reaction to what happens in life. And when you are in that creative space, that creative state of happiness and gratefulness, if you choose to be happy and grateful, then when you're moving through life, you react to things or respond to things differently than the average person, right? So it's a lot easier to become successful when you are grateful all the time, when you remain happy and you exuberate, right? You display that love frequency, that love of God, that happiness and gratefulness, right? So that's why we do what we do. I see we got one more. Derica, what's up, sis? She says, I'm so happy and grateful I'm on this path of growth, mindset change that will result in prosperity and wealth. Amen to that. And it won't take long. It don't got to take forever, family. It don't have to take forever. So I got something really, really good to share with you all today. And I had y'all vote on what I was going to talk about. I had two really good topics. I secretly was hoping y'all would have selected the other one, but it's all good. This one is just as good. This is just as good. I'll do the other one next week. But I want to talk to you guys about the truth and lies about the American dream and what's to come, right? Today, I wanted to approach the morning motivation a little bit differently. I want to tell you a quick story, and then I'll get into the teaching, the talk. But last year, Christina and I, we purchased a $500 a month package from a chiropractor, right? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I didn't want to pay it. I didn't, when I first like walked into the chiropractor spot that we went to, we went to several different locations, and I knew that this place, I just knew it was gonna be something, right? So I want to talk to you real quick about the 3 things that the chiropractor did to sell me the $500 a month package. You want to know what he did? It was so smooth, right? And y'all know, whenever I'm in a sales situation, I'm trying to figure out, how is this dude going to get the money out of my pocket? Because I already know my answer is no from the very beginning, but how is he going to get it out of me? He did 3 simple things, right? And by evaluating what he did, I started to understand why some people are successful in this space. If you can get good at these 3 things, you're going to do very well. Number 1, what did he do? He made me laugh right from the very beginning. He made me laugh, right? Number 2, he educated me about how the body works, right? And then the 3rd thing he did was he showed me why I needed it and how it could benefit me. That's all he did. He didn't sell me, he made me want it. He didn't sell me the package, he made me want it. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you pick that up, it's so powerful. It's so powerful, right? He made me laugh, right? He educated me, and then he showed me why I needed it, right? That's all he did. But before those 3 things could happen, I first had to want it. I'll say I didn't want it, but I walked through the door. You don't go through the door unless you're interested in purchasing. So my mind says, I ain't paying. But I wouldn't be there if I wasn't willing to pay. That's just, like, if you've ever seen The Wolf of Wall Street, that part where he talks about sell me the pen, that's so critical to understand. The idea of the story was you can't sell somebody something they're not willing to buy. That was the lesson. I won't be willing to purchase the pen unless I'm in the market for a pen. Does that make sense? It's kind of like going to look for a car. If you walk into a car dealership, you're there because you're interested in buying a car. You're not there because you're looking for refrigerators. The first thing is you got to be willing to purchase, right? But after that, he did those 3 things. He made me laugh. He educated me about how the body works. And then he showed me why I needed it and how it could benefit me. Now, what does that have to do with today's morning motivation? I want to motivate you by educating you. Because if I can educate you, then you can take this information and actually use it for your business. Now, I don't think I'm funny, but my kids seem to think I'm funny. My wife thinks I'm funny. Sometimes y'all think I'm funny, but I don't think I'm funny, but it works, right? I'm just silly, right? I enjoy life, right? And I invite you to just be you. That number 1, that made me laugh thing, he wasn't trying. He was just being himself, right? And that's something critical to understand. You don't have to be a comedian, right? But be you, right? And by naturally being you, I'm telling you that comes across, that authenticity, it comes across. When me and Eric got together in Houston, we had a ball. He was being him, I was being me. We had fun, right? My brother Eric, shout out to Eric, right? We had a good time. My brother Patrick, my brother Ben, right? Paris, of course, all the time. We get together, it's fun. That's why you need to be in West Palm, March 10th, 11th, and 12th. But we have a good time, right? And the same way you are with your friends, be like that with everybody when you meet somebody. But that's the laugh part. The second part, the education piece, that's what this is about, that I'm about to talk about over the next few minutes, right? But if you can do those first 2 things, Like, there's so many different ways to have a conversation or lead a conversation straight to talking about money, which is what we do, right? So let's talk about it. The truth and lies about the American dream and what's to come. The American way is set up for you to be in debt. End of story. That's the American way. Have you noticed that throughout the year, there's always an excuse to spend money? And the biggest days to spend money are the two last holidays of the year. Black Friday, Cyber Monday in November, and then Christmas in December. Jesus was born in the spring. Did y'all know that? But yet we celebrated it at the end of the year. That's on purpose, okay? That's on purpose, right? But it's strategically set up month to month. If you go look at the calendars, there's always an excuse to spend money. If you add in birthdays from family members, anniversaries, you add in weddings, you add in baby showers, there's always a reason to spend. Always, right? And the American way is built to put you into debt. Let me ask you a question. How many of you guys know this phrase, diamonds are a girl's best friend? How many of you guys have heard that before? Put a number 7 in the chat if you heard that. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. You ever thought about where that came from? Right? Who made that up? Who created that? Well, that message was spread by diamond companies in the 1930s when the diamond industry was struggling. They single-handedly saved the diamond industry by convincing people through media, imagery, right? There was a marketing company that did this. Through media, through industry, through commercial, through movies, that when you propose, you have to do it with a diamond. That's the highest expression of love. They convinced the whole entire country that that's the way to do it. And guess what? It's still happening today. The diamond industry was dying in the 1930s. So a marketing campaign is the reason why you love diamonds, ladies. Right? And listen, watch this. You were born into that way of thinking. You didn't know anything else. You were born into it, right? Let me give you another example. The American dream. Y'all, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Y'all type in the chat, tell me what you believe the American dream is. Right? In brief, like short words, just ideas. Just put it in the chat. What do you think of when you think of the American dream? It's about to be good. There it is. There it is. Come on. Come on. Right? Here's the American dream. Get an education at a college, get a degree, get a great paying job, get a nice house in a great neighborhood with a nice car, retire in 40 years with a pension big enough to enjoy the rest of your days on earth. Right? That's the American dream. Right? But who started that? Who started that? Who do you think started that? The banks. The mortgage companies. Did y'all peep the buy the house part? They started that. Right? So the American dream, that concept was started by banks to sell houses. Right? To sell houses. So in America, we have things that I like to call debt traps. Okay? We have things that I like to call debt traps. If I'm America, my sole goal is to get you in debt and make you work for the rest of your life to pay that debt off. That's the goal of America. What's the three most costly things that we are trained to buy? What's the three most costly things that we're trained to buy? Type it in the chat if you know what they are. What's the three most costly things that we are trained to buy as Americans? Okay, come on, Carla, I see you. What's up, girl? I hope you and the family are well. Glad to see you. There it is, Kenneth. Kenneth got all three. Come on, Karima. Come on, Camille. Come on, Eric. I see y'all. Y'all got it. Come on, Amber. Come on, Tam. Come on, Teresa. I see y'all. Y'all got it. Right? Number one, a house. 30-year mortgage. Number two, a car. Number three, an education. Those are the three things that we are trained to buy. All three of those things are built around debt. A house takes about 30 to 40 years to pay off. The car industry is built to rip you off. It's built to rip you off. So now you actually got to get educated to go buy a car, so you don't get ripped off, right? And three, an education, right? An education is the only type of debt in America where there's no way out of paying it off, right? It follows you for the rest of your life unless you have some high quality information. Just leave it like that, right? Now, what are all these three things tied to? What are all three of these things tied to? Your credit score. All three of these things are tied to your credit score. You don't pay your mortgage, you get foreclosed on, it hits your credit. You buy a car, you don't finish paying it off, guess what? It hits your credit, hurts your credit, right? You go to school, you don't pay your student loans, guess what? It's gonna hurt your credit. The credit system is literally designed to make it hard for the masses to get wealthy. You're punished for not being financially educated, which makes you fiscally irresponsible. But it's not your fault if you have a bad credit score. You weren't taught how to get a great credit score on purpose. Isn't it interesting how when you go to school, the two most important money conversations, the most important money subjects that you could learn is not taught in middle school, high school, or on the collegiate level. You can go get a finance degree from a college and not learn about these two subjects. The two subjects are this: credit and compound interest. Those are the two most critical things that you can learn about money that can actually put you in a position to get rich. And they just skip over both of those subjects all through school. So is school really about education, or is it more about teaching you how to get in debt indirectly? See how this works? So the system is built for you to be in debt, right? And the credit system is built to keep you on payments. Isn't it funny how when you have bad credit, you pay more for things, but when you have good credit, you pay less for things? But if I have good credit, I probably have money, which means I really don't need the credit, do I? It's funny how that works, right? So you pay less when you have money, and when you don't have money, you pay more. The system is built that way. It's built that way, right? So why am I educating you about these things? Because this is a simple conversation that you can have with somebody in many different ways. And when you understand and are educated, right, about this simple conversation, do you see how this can lead right into a money conversation? See, the reason why my wife and I do so well in this industry, because if you look at my content, I'm always educating. If you look at my YouTube, if you look at my Instagram, if you look at my stories, if you look at my Facebook page, I'm always educating. Because when you teach somebody something, they're more likely to be appreciative and want to know more about what you know. And watch this. I'm not talking about having deep conversations about this stuff. This stuff is surface. This stuff is surface. I can go a lot deeper. This is just the surface conversation. It's just waking people up to the system that they were born into. Right? So if you use your personality and be yourself and you educate people about something, then you can show them why they need what you have. What do we have? I'm going to show you how to multiply your money from a phone. I'm going to show you how to grow money passively while you go to work. Because you need that. Because you need that. Do y'all see how this stuff fits like a glove? You see how this is connected? Right? Right? Now watch this. Some things that you might not be aware of. Right now, there's a rental crisis in America. If you go look at the price of rent, it's insane. Right? And what's happening in the housing market is these big companies, Zillow and other companies like them, are buying up a lot of the properties and doing something called REITs, Real Estate Investment Trusts, where you can invest into this company that owns property and get dividends back without having to own the property. But the problem with that is these real estate companies don't care about occupancy and they don't care about the economy. They're going to raise the rent every single year, whether you like it or not. So the renters have to pay very high prices for the houses or apartments that they're renting, which could be double the price that it's supposed to be based on the economy and based on the area that you live in. How do you think that's going to end? Right? How do you think that's going to end? That don't sound too good, does it? Right? Then there's something else. We now are 3 years into trillion-dollar budgets, meaning there's a lot of money being printed. There's a whole lot of money being printed right now, right? Which is setting the stage for inflation. Now, this is where this is how you connect this conversation into crypto. Watch this. So when money gets printed, right, it's designed to stimulate the economy. It's designed for the banks to give loans. Now we're getting direct stimulus, meaning the government prints the money and then sends it directly to you, right? So you can go out and do what? Why would the government give you money? Because they know what you're going to do. You're going to go spend it, right? That's what the masses is going to do. They're going to go spend it. But where are the masses going to go spend it? What are they going to do? I'm going to go give me a Louis bag. I'm going to go give me some Prada. Go give me some red bottoms. I'm going to go give me a TV. I'm going to go give me a car with some rims on it, with a system in it. Right? I'm going to go, in other words, I'm going to take my money and go give it to a system where a billionaire owns the company. So stimulus, printed money goes to the American people. The American people go spend the money and the money ends up in the hands of a billionaire anyway. Now watch this. What do you think the billionaires are thinking? The billionaires are thinking, wait a minute, this ain't good. This is not good. Inflation is coming. I need to take my money and go get assets. But wait, there's this thing called cryptocurrency that's outperforming every other asset class known to man. Why do you think in the last 12 months, the market cap for cryptocurrency went from 1 trillion to 3 trillion in 2 years? $2 trillion in 12 months entered the crypto space? How did that happen? Because Wall Street is coming into cryptocurrency. Billionaires, billion-dollar entities are now understanding what crypto is, and all that money is flowing right into cryptocurrency. Right? Simple conversation. I'm not saying anything that's hard to explain or even hard to understand. It's just how the economy works, right? But then there's inflated car prices, right? There's inflated car prices. An auction out here in Atlanta that I know about, you used to be able to go to that auction and get a car, 2 cars, with like $1,200. You can buy 2 cars with $1,200 at this auction. Now they're starting to bidding on those same cars at $1,800. So when these dealers are buying these cars and taking them to these used car lots, and now they can't get that car for $800 or $600, they have to buy that same car for $1,800, $2,000, $2,500. How much do you think the car is going to be marked up by the time it gets to the lot? And these are used cars. We're not even talking about the new cars. So all car prices are currently right now inflated. Ride past, add on top of that, the warehouse that's located in Georgia that makes the computer chips for the cars that we drive, for all the cars that we drive, caught on fire, I think late last year. That one plant made 90% of all computer chips for all the cars in America. Pay attention when you ride by these car lots and look at how empty they are. So there's a car crisis. At the same time, food prices are rising. Right? Food prices are rising. I think I just got a notification. I meant to post it. But food prices have risen 6% since last year, which is the highest jump in food prices since 1988. Right? Now, add on top of that, right now, in the last 10 years, we've had the lowest amount of people going into agriculture in human history. So farmers are becoming more and more scarce. That's not good. That's not good. So is it hard to see where this is going to end up? Is it hard to understand what's about to happen? Let me give you the revelation. Let me make it real plain. You don't have a choice of whether you want to get rich or not. You must get rich. All of this leads to higher prices. Higher prices leads to more people exiting the middle class one way or another. Either you're going to make more money and get rich and then seek to get wealthy, or you're going to exit the middle class going the opposite direction. You don't have a choice. And that's the truth. Now, I just saw, I don't pay attention too much to this stuff, but I saw a recent clip as late as it was yesterday, I think, about the president trying to regulate the price of medicine, which is needed, right? That's good for the elderly. But the more the government interferes in free market systems, the more messed up it becomes. You can't regulate free market activity. And every time they try, it doesn't go well. But on the other side of things, it's not fair for insulin to be 300% overpriced. So I get it. It's kind of like a catch-22, right? Because if I was in my 60s and 70s and I need insulin, oh, you bet I'm happy about that announcement. You understand? Right? But what I'm trying to get you to understand is the more these things happen, the more it's putting us as a country in position to have to get rich so you can afford what's coming next, no matter what happens. And here's the thing, this is the beautiful thing about where you are right now. This is why you never need to give up on trading. Never. You want to know why you should never give up on trading? Because trading is the type of information that when inflation comes, you'll know exactly what to do. You'll know exactly how to benefit from inflation. I was looking for it. I couldn't find it in time for this call, but there was a billionaire last year, right when COVID hit. This gentleman was not a billionaire, but he flipped 20 million into 2 billion in like 30 to 45 days. He flipped 20 million to 2 billion trading in 30 to 45 days. Why? Because he knew what to do. He knew how to benefit from the crisis. That's the type of information we have. Whether the market goes up, whether the market goes down, we make money no matter what the market decides to do. This is recession-proof information. So you add in the laughter part, you go ahead and educate somebody, and then you show them why they need it. And what do you think is going to happen to your organization? You could do this in one-on-one conversations. You could do this on videos. Everything that I've talked about over the last few minutes, you can take and you can make 25 videos out of this. You don't have to give it all at one time. You can drip the content out and just start educating people. They go, wow, she's so knowledgeable. No, I'm just recycling the information. I know how to learn and then distribute the information. Isn't that what we do? We learn from David Imonitie. We learn from Justin Owens. We learn from Paris Simmons. We learn from Charles Dyson. And we take the information and we distribute it and educate. Right? This is how you do. Look, Misty. Contact me, Misty. Come on, Misty. Hey, listen, this is all we do. Listen, when you start teaching people this stuff, they start realizing on their own, oh snap, I need to be trading. Right? One of the biggest skills that you have to learn immediately is how to focus. You got to learn how to focus. Like I told you guys the other day, there's a war for your attention. There's a war for your attention. You don't have time to be agitated about stupid things, bothered by pointless conversations. You don't have time to be arguing with your significant other. That's going to cost you money. You don't have time to be at odds with your significant other at all. You better learn how to operate in peace so you can stay focused. Get your emotions in check. You don't got time for, we'll have fun later on. Like, we'll have fun along the way, right? We'll have fun along the way. But I ain't arguing with you. No. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't got time for that. You ain't got time to be going back and forth with no friends. You ain't got time for none of that. You ain't got time to be having these stupid conversations on social media. I don't care about nobody in the comment section who disagree with something I commented. That sounds like a you problem, right? That sounds like a you problem. This dude typed paragraphs under a comment that I put on a post. I said, wow, you big mad. And he inboxed me after that with another paragraph. I said, bro, I don't care. I don't care. You only got 13 likes on your last post. You should see my bank account. I don't care. I would teach you, but you can't learn from somebody you don't like. right? You know what I mean? Look, get focused. There's a war for your attention. In this new technological space, right? You got to make a decision. Are you going to be a content consumer or are you going to be a content creator? I'm a content creator. I'm going to give you content to consume. I'm going to be on the right side of that equation because content creators make money. Content consumers waste a lot of time scrolling. I'm a content creator. You want to be a content creator because then you can take that content creation and turn it into business partners. Like-minded people connecting, you help them, they help you through residual income, you elevate. Simple. Simple. Right? Now watch this. When I say content creator, do I mean, oh, I gotta go invest into a videographer and I gotta pay somebody to hold this camera and I will prop my phone up against this water bottle so fast. Now I got the ring light and stuff like that, but before I will prop my phone up on a stack of books so quick. Right? What I need somebody to edit a video for, man, let me just push this button and go live and talk to some people. Let me just upload this video to YouTube and somebody gonna watch it. Don't overthink this thing, y'all. Do not overthink this thing. This stuff is simple. A video I made in 2017 is still helping me make money today. I didn't know it when I made it. I made it. I didn't know it when I made it. Made it. I didn't know it when I made it. Right? I didn't know that video was going to go viral, but guess what? It did. And guess what? It's helping my business. Right? Y'all, keep this stuff simple. You know how simple I want you to keep it? You can, now watch this. I'm going to do a Kurt. You can copy everything I do. You don't have to create nothing, just copy. Right? It's simple. It's simple, man. Just copy. Right? You're living in a time where you got to learn how to learn, unlearn, and then relearn. We're living in a time where you can't sit on the sidelines and just wait until it's clear about what's going on. You know what that looks like? You heard about Bitcoin a few years ago. You didn't know anything about it, and you decided not to invest. And if you had, you wouldn't be on this webinar right now. I wouldn't be on this webinar right now. I learned the lesson. Hey, you don't have to know everything before you get involved. Because $100 spent in Bitcoin in 2013, 2014, right? $100, you would be up a couple $100,000 from a $100 investment. That's the price of waiting until you understand everything before you get involved. In 2021, that's the price, right? I decided not to pay that price again. Right now, this NFT stuff, you better get there in the back office and IM.Center. You better go into the Go Live section, get in the DCX section and start learning. There's literally content back there educating you on what an NFT is, how it works, how you can get involved. You don't have time to sit on the sideline, watch a whole industry get created right before your eyes, and you don't get involved because you don't know about it. No, you're going to miss out. That's why you need the elite package. I'm going to keep saying it. You need the elite package so you can get back there and learn this stuff. Right? And I'm going to leave y'all with this. The reason why some of you guys don't want to recruit is because you think you have to sell. I didn't sell. Anytime on this whole call, did I sell anything? I didn't sell anything. But during the course of this conversation of me talking or this monologue, which is more accurately describing what I'm doing right now. But anyway, when you're listening to me, all I'm doing is educating. And by educating, it shows people why they need what I have. I don't sell, I educate. And because I'm knowledgeable, it makes me attractive. You can do the same thing. Because you're knowledgeable, it'll make you attractive. Will everybody listen to you? No, you don't need everybody, y'all. You only need 7 to 10 who want to make $1,000 more per month. That's it. You get 7 to 10 who want to make $1,000 more a month and actually do the work to make $1,000 a month more, you're making $10,000 a month. Sounds simple to me. And I don't got to sell, right? What? Listen to me, y'all. If you want to be a leader, listen, learn, and then repeat what you heard and learned. Leaders get paid the most money, y'all. It's really simple. If you want to be a leader, listen, learn, and then repeat what you heard and learned. Take the information I'm giving you and go give it to somebody else. And the same way you feel about what you heard, somebody else will feel the same exact way. And I forgot to push the record button, y'all. God dog it. It's on my Facebook page, but I did forget to push the button. So I can put it on YouTube. I'm going to have to find a way to get this on YouTube. But anyway, right? So it's worth the time investment to learn how to have a simple conversation. Simple is always effective, right? You don't have to be a professor on this stuff. You just have to understand it at the most basic level, which makes you more knowledgeable than 95% of people walking around. 95% of people around you don't know the things that I just said on this webinar. They don't understand that they're built into a system, right? They think that their credit score being bad is their fault. They really don't understand that it's not your fault. You were never educated. How can you use information that you didn't know that you were missing? Right? How can you? How would you know that you could be an investor, you could be a business owner without having to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars if nobody ever told you? Some people really think that. They think that to be an investor, they got to get good at it first before they make money. And that's not true. You just got to be connected to the people who are already good at it, and you got to be able to follow instructions. That's it. What are people afraid of? They are afraid of things they don't understand. And that's where you come in. You help them understand by having a simple conversation. Right? And this stuff that I'm talking about right now, you can watch this video again. You can get a piece of paper, write it down. Literally write it down, take notes, and literally go start teaching it. The fastest way to learn something is to repeat it. The fastest way to learn something is to write it down and then repeat it. Y'all think I woke up like this? I started studying money back in 2008, way before I got to this platform, right? But I'm telling you, if you take this and you start like literally just having basic conversations, there's a million different ways for me to turn a conversation into a money conversation. I do it all the time. At the supermarket, in line, at the post office, wherever I'm at. I'm being friendly. I'm meeting people, giving compliments, sparking up conversations. Right? Oh man, I'm so tired. Just got off of work. Oh really? Where do you work at? Start asking questions. That's all I need. That's all I need. Oh, I'm so tired. Just got off of work. Oh really? Where you work at? What you do? How long you been doing it? Really? You like doing it? Right? Dang, double shifts? And you got mandatory overtime on Saturdays? Wow, man. If you didn't have to do that, what would you be doing right now? So you'd probably be interested in learning how to make some extra money in your sleep, wouldn't you? Well, what? How you do that? Yeah, that's what I do. I actually help people do that. Give me your number. I'll text you some information. I ain't explaining nothing on the spot. Give me your number. I'll text you the information. Give me your Instagram. Literally, it takes less than 2 minutes. I ask a few questions, throw a little carrot out there. Got him. Let me get that number. It's easy. It's easy, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, it's easy. It ain't hard. It's not hard. I'm trying to tell you. You can be a prospecting machine if you decide to be. If you decide to be. And like I said, if you really understood what I just said on this call, if you really understood what I just educated you about, I just gave you 5 figures a month. I just gave you 5 figures a month. I gave you Chairman 10. Be likable, be yourself, right? Educate people, and then show them why they need what you have. Be you. Can't nobody be you better than you. Come on, man. Come on, Camille. Come on, Javon. I saw you. Digital land, metaverse, gaming, and more. I'm telling you, it's so many different ways, so many different conversations that you could be having that you don't even have to be an expert about. You just got to know a little bit. But anyway, let me stop. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. It's been a week of amazing content. I know you guys got a lot of good stuff. I recorded all of them either on my YouTube page or on my Facebook page, so you can listen to these back again. Do not miss this call on Sunday. 9:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. Do not miss this call on Sunday. You and everybody you know need to be there. 9:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this coming Sunday. The Zoom information is posted in the announcement section of Discord. I got the information on my Facebook page. Right? Yes, Tracy. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Invite everybody you know and say, listen, just listen in. You don't got to understand everything. Just listen the whole time. The whole entire call. Don't get off. That is the one. And I'm telling you, if you heed what I'm saying to you right now, it's going to make a lot more sense come Sunday. Trust and believe. What's about to happen is big. Huge. Okay? Don't miss this call on Sunday, and don't come alone. Make sure you're there with people. Okay? Y'all already know this March 10th, 11th, and 12th. All the successful people, where will they be? Take a wild guess. Where do you think everybody gonna be at? Right? We gonna be in West Palm Beach, Florida, for I Am Beyond. Right? If you want to be successful, you got to put yourself in environments where the successful people are. You got to be there. Right? You got to be there. General admission, $197 for the ticket. Charles, that's a lot of money. We got to change your mentality. You can't keep saying that. If you think $197 is a lot of money, how you going to get to 6 figures? How you going to get to 7, 8 figures? You got to change what you think a lot of money is. And y'all, do you understand if you want to be an investor, it requires investing? Like, it's not a one-time event. It's a lifestyle. You got to continuously invest, period. I am an investor. I will forever, for the rest of my life, spend $1 to make more money every single time. Right? And when you get information, you can change and transition that information into money. That's exactly what we did today. I gave you guys some information that you can take and go ahead and spread it and transition that information into money. That's all we do. But when you get to these events, you're going to get information from 25-year-olds that are making millions a month. You're going to get information from 60-year-olds that are making $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month. You're going to get information from 6, 7, 8, 9-figure traders. That's an environment that you definitely want to put yourself in on purpose. Because I promise you this, the environment at work ain't going to get you to this level. Ain't gonna do it, I promise you that. This environment can. So make plans to be there. Get the ticket in the Facebook group. I already told you guys how to get cheap plane tickets, right? For $20 flights, $50 flights, $40, $35 flights, $37 flights, $80 flights. All you gotta do is use the information, right? Be there. And if you're on the other side of the world, Barcelona, Spain, February 4th, 5th, and 6th, right? Be there. Make the decision to be there. And y'all already see the general admission done sold out. This thing, both of these events are going to sell out. Don't wait till the last minute. And listen, please don't come to me with excuses, because I'm not going to accept them. I'm not. We've been talking about this event literally for 4 months, and you wait until March 3rd to be like, I really want to come, but I ain't got the money. I really want to go, but I ain't got the money. We've been talking about this for 4 months, right? I'm going to hold you to a standard. If you want to win, you got to change. If you want to win, you got to sacrifice. If you want to win, you got to get around winners. Simple. It's simple. It's real simple, right? But it's been real. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Have a productive Friday and Saturday, right? And I will see you guys on Skittles Strategy Call Sunday, 6 p.m. And then after that, 9:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Sunday. 2022 was a great year. 2022 was an amazing year. If you know, you know. All right. Love you guys. Have a great day. Peace. That's it. Hey, family. If that made sense, get with me. I would love to help you. I would love to coach you and put you in position to win. And it's never been easier in human history to make money. You just need the right information. I have the right information. I have the right information. I guarantee you that. I have the right information. I know what I'm doing. I've helped a lot of people change their life around the world. If you have the ability to follow simple instructions, if you have the ability to listen and follow instructions and execute and be focused and be consistent, if you have those qualities, which I know you do if you have a job or ever worked a job, you show up to that job consistently. Why? You want to get paid, right? You be consistent with this information, it's going to do much more than a job can do. All right? Put a number, 7 in the chat. If you want some information, you can inbox me directly. I'll give you the information. I'll educate you about how it works. I'll answer your questions if you have questions. And then when you're ready to move forward, I got you. All right? But y'all be blessed. Love you. And I'll see you on my next live. Peace.